Well, we're back.
We are back again.
Number 12.
Number 12. And like I say, the most consistent agricultural podcast out there. The short, black and the ugly. I am.
We're flying.
Dylan, a.k.a. That Farmer Dude, also known as The Ugly.
And I am Luke, and I am also known as The Black of the podcast. But we are missing somebody this week.
Yeah, we poured him a drink and everything just to remember. We did say we'd sack him this week.
He doesn't drink the good stuff though, does he?
No.
God's juice.
No.
But he is missing in action.
Yeah.
You'll hear all about it in a minute. But we have got a guest on.
We do have a guest.
What a boy.
What
a man.
Yeah, don't blow smoke up his arse, mate.
What a man. The energy is coming in about 5 seconds, alright?
So, who is he?
So this guest was once rated better than Joe Myler until he threw his back out.
Oh, he could have gone pro, could he?
Could have gone pro. One of them ones could have gone pro.
Bloody hell. I tell you what, I know for a fact he used to work on the roads tarmacking and that. And I know the words. The roads are worse off now that he's stopped doing them.
Double
They're
shit.
terrible.
Double shit.
Double fucking shit.
And he's also this man. He's got a thing for big sweaty old sows, isn't he? He likes a pig.
He does love a pig.
He loves a pig.
He proper loves a pig.
Who have we got, mate?
Who have we got? He's known as Rekert Ralph, a.k.a.
Alfie Rekert. Come on in, boy.
Welcome to the office.
Yeah. It's where big things go down here.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to swerve a massive weave of wires.
Not the sweaty old sows.
No. Why? I don't know what it is with the agriculture community, but they've got a thing against pigs, and you're all wrong. You're all wrong. Right? They don't push through the fence like sheep. They don't kick you like a cow, so you can both fuck off.
Already bringing it. I love to hear it. No. So, Alf, introduce yourself.
Well, it wasn't quite as good as Joe Marler, but it's close second. I don't know. What's the right thing to say? I'm
who are you?
Interesting guest you're going to listen to so far.
Oh, he's put himself down like that already.
I've been shouted at for a year, which now makes me, I think, just about a farmer. Just enough.
So tell us about your farming journey then. Obviously, we know that you are not from farming.
No.
So, tell us about how did you get into farming?
Well, I've always grown up in the countryside, so we've been into. My brother rides horses for a living and stuff, so you're sort of around it enough. I made a really bad decision one day to start drinking in a pub, and I met Chris Reed and Dylan, and later on a drove of young farmers, and decided it looked like great sport because it was sunny and they were always in the pub, which in the last 18 months has proved me horrifically wrong. But never mind.
Bankrupt yet?
Not quite bankrupt, but I haven't bought anything of my own. Partly because it's frighteningly expensive, but we're looking forward to getting bankrupt. Put it that way. Working towards it.
You can go bankrupt happy though.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Pub full of farmers. That's the way to go, isn't it?
Knee deep in mud and shit.
It all happens in the pub, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? All the worst and best decisions of your life are made in the pub. So, what happened then? So, you were in a pub once and you thought, I'm going to give this a go. What did you do?
So it probably started, to be fair, a year before I actually started farming. And I got invited because I'm obviously great crack in the pub.
He's hyping himself like that.
Carry the nightlife around this around our group to a young farmer's Christmas ball, and I thought, what a great opportunity to get dressed up in a bow tie and mug all these boys off all night. So that's what we did. Went to Canterbury Young Farmers Ball. And
that's when I met you.
First I met you. That wasn't...
No, it wasn't the first time I met you, but it was a different circumstance, wasn't it? There were some horses involved. Horses.
But so went to that. I thought, this is great. Fantastic little crowd. And sort of started asking everyone questions, trying to tag along with people like you do, like most people do, I expect, that aren't born into farming. And then... So I was tarmacking. And COVID, the big C word, around Christmas time it dried up, and by sort of end of February we were still working 2 days a week. I was like, I can't do this, can't carry on, do you know what I mean, like being at work. So I drank in the pub with my current boss, and he had a lad walk out, and he had nobody else on the farm. So again, Chris, he went, why don't you give him a ring? And I rang him, and I said, looking for a bit of work. I need work, you need a man, let's get together. And he sort of went, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? You can imagine, can't you? Like, never done any farming, never been attracted. He's like, fuck off. So I went, well, listen, I'll come up tomorrow morning. I said, you haven't got to pay. If by lunchtime you're not interested, we'll call it quit, shake hands, we'll just have a beer in the pub and move on.
Yeah.
And he went, yeah, grand, righto, give it a go. And that was the beginning of the end, really.
That was 50 years ago.
Yeah, the rest is history.
I was so impressed by my natural talent. It wasn't, he just needed a bloke badly. And I was strong enough to lift a gate post. So he was like, yeah, grand, you can have a job. So I was doing that in between, so like 3 or 4 days a week when I wasn't tarmacking, and after tarmacking and all that good stuff. And then it got to the ultimatum point where he kind of went, right, we were sort of coming up to not harvesting, but we was getting busier and busier, and he went, I either need a bloke, so you're either going to have to come on, or I'll start doing interviews and then
go from there.
So, fucking jacked in tarmac and started the horrendous affair of going farming.
God,
Yeah.
what a lifestyle. Do you regret the decision?
No, definitely not.
No?
No, I can't come out saying
Why
funny
the
enough.
fuck not?
Why the fuck not? Listen, I'm not saying there's not days and weeks and potentially the odd month, like in the middle of winter, but it's a good way to go. It's definitely, I'm glad I've done it.
Yep.
I don't plan on going back to tarmacking anyway.
No.
The tweed looks better than high vis, but
So let's talk about the farm you're on then. Stock-wise, arable, what have you got on the farm itself?
so it's a pretty mixed bag, to be honest. It's so we've got pigs, obviously, as you've made the point of saying, straight out the gate. You make it sound very inappropriate, but I just look after them. Nothing goes on, nothing's happened, no accusations, so I'm not having it. Nearly caught my brother sleeping in one of the arks once, but we won't talk about that. So we've got a few pigs, you know what I mean, but we try to average it between the stages of like your breeding with your boars and that, and the ones you're producing, and piglets and weaners.
Yep.
I suppose we hope we can have about 200. We've made a bit of a cock.
200 breeding sows or
No,
weaners?
200
animals across.
through the whole
Right, got you,
stage.
yep.
You know what I mean? Because it's only, there's no money in pigs, but we've got a farm shop. So they've got a farm shop.
Yeah.
So we do enough to supply the farm shop comfortably, and that worked for a good stage. And then I think we just had some real bad luck. We ended up having to get rid of a few sows, just got old, to suffer. No, not suffer, but struggle a bit. And so we ended up with no piglets. We made a bit of a cock up here, you'll like this one. So we've got 21 like breeding age sows and a new boar, a bit of fresh bloodline. And decided that the boar would be okay for a couple of days. And they're all in pig at the same time.
It sounds like a Clarkson job this time.
Yeah. So
Are you there giving biscuits to the pigs like Lisa does while they're trying to get it going?
no, not quite, but he's a bit prolific, the old boar. We've called him Fred Dibner, because who doesn't love Big Fred? A bit prolific, so we've got quite a lot. So we're going to end up with just a massive wave of piglets that we'll have to deal with. But it's better than none, I suppose.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to buy piglets, hit me up.
Okay. Buy one, get one free, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking no chance.
They all come at once.
Not to you. So yeah, pigs, we got some, just store cattle, we don't breed them, and they do some store lambs, and then far too many potatoes.
Yeah, it's the thing we didn't big up at the start, was it? The man's on the tarties, isn't he? Huh?
Stacking spuds, mate. Yes. Fuck the gym, just go stacking.
You ring us like, what are you doing? Spuds, mate, it's fucking spuds.
So let's talk about that, because I have no idea about potato farming.
Right, well, nor do I, if it makes you feel any better, but I'll do my best. I've been a bed-tilling hero, and that's it. But no, it's all right, to be honest. It's like a mad month in sort of end of March when we can get into them.
Yeah.
A bit late this year because it was wet, like everybody else. And then it's a mad months of getting back up. I mean, we're picking new ones at the minute, so you get them out of a digger and fucking buckle yourself in after, pick them up on the floor, which is grand.
Am I right in thinking the harvester goes like at 0.1 mile an hour?
Oh, it's pretty. Listen, it's not. If you like F1, it's not for you. But it's
Backwards. You might as well walk
a fucking
backwards.
slow game.
Right.
Yeah, it's not, and it's very difficult because, for me anyway, because my boss likes to do them in layers of 6 inches. Right, it doesn't want to let them fall. So what you do is you spend most of your time beeping at him to lift the arm up, and him going no. So you're just pretty much nailing the sides of the tray. It's just a nightmare, to be honest, but it's great fun. It's not like a combine. It's not a glory sport.
Where do the potatoes go that you produce? Are they in the farm shop as well, or are they?
Yeah, so a fair amount of them go for the farm shop, but the majority of them go through. I'm not going to pick them up. No, I'm not going to do it. But a company, and they ship them out, and they go to various. They go to some schools and bits and pieces. I think they buy them in tons, pallets.
Right.
So yeah, but a fair rate goes through the farm shop and a few other small suppliers around us, and we do a little bit of washing for other people.
Yeah.
Put their spuds through. So yeah, it's not too complicated.
Enough to keep you boys busy.
A lot of time on the tractor.
Nah, not enough time on the tractor.
Not enough.
No, too much time stacking them. That's the trouble. So they all get picked up from the yard. There's no.
So each bag you handle on your shoulder.
Luke, each bag on the shoulder, on the pallet, on the shoulder, on the pallet. 40 bags a ton, and at one stage we were doing 50 ton a week between 2 of us. And that's obviously, you know what the bosses are like. I've got to take a phone call.
Hang on.
Which shoulder did you bump on?
Right shoulder.
So your right shoulder's double busy all the time.
Double busy.
Hang on. I've only got one thing to say here, right? It's a very physical thing you boys are doing.
Yeah.
But I've never seen fatter men than the pair of you.
Listen, right? Dylan's done a bit of weight, as you can tell. He's very confident today. Right? He was just telling me, so for those who don't know, Mole Valley, bit of Hexby shearing singlets and that. He went, I can't buy them. They make me look too fat. They don't make me look too fat, right? They're just not designed for beer guts. Right?
Little beer belly.
Have you ever seen
little belly?
The world's strongest man doesn't look like a fucking catalogue model, does he? It's raw power, that is.
Well, hold any
in the gut.
In the gut, please.
In the gut.
In the gut.
Beer. If all we do is go to work and go to the pub.
Amen.
There you go.
Amen.
It was nearly an amen sister, wasn't it? There's no sister to amen with that one.
So, you've obviously not from farming.
No.
How do you find the farming community as a whole? Obviously,
Wankers. No, they're grand. No, honestly. So this is part, like I say at the start. I wanted to have a go at like a lot of people from the countryside. You see it going on, great big tractors, fucking looks brilliant, and then you get into it. But that's what dragged me into it. Like I met the boys in the pub, I met Dylan and Chris and all these other lads, and you go, oh, these are sound, these are good lads, you know what I mean? And then you go out with them to other places. They're very inclusive, so everyone welcomes you in. But the trouble is, and I still do this now, but you end up standing in the conversation going, looking really interesting, going, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm getting better, but I'm still at that stage. But yeah, so you go, oh, this looks really good, and you meet people like my boss, Jeff. He really was good, and he takes you in and likes a shout at you.
Yeah.
Not always undue, but likes to get revved up. But 5 minutes later, they're good as good. Like it is fantastic. The community, the young farmers, most of the farmers. As long as you're interested and you're not a complete bell end, people will give you a lot of time. They'll stand there and answer questions that probably bore them to death just because you're interested. That's good.
yeah.
What did your tarmacking mates think of it?
Oh, I got some fucking abuse for that.
Did you?
Fucking hell, yeah. No, so the lads I went tarmacking with, again, I'm really fortunate with that. One fantastic crowd, Treadwell's surfacing, if anyone wants them. Fantastic. But they...
I do your farm driveways, all right?
Mate, brilliant, real good set of lads.
Half price.
School.
Half price.
I can't quite promise that, but, you know, get me a drink out there. They are really fortunate with them, but they had always been tarmacs, all of them. Do you know what I mean? That's all they'd ever done.
Yeah.
So when I'm going farming, they was like, you fucking idiot. Well, I was finishing at 1 o'clock back. It was on day rate. It was brilliant. And then I'd be like, yeah. They were like, I'm going to the pub. Going to see the missus. Going to put a bet on whatever. Because most tarmacs are alcoholics, to be honest. So you'd be like, yeah, grand. What are you doing? I'm just going to go and sit in a tractor in a field, or going to chase something about, or get covered in shit. But yeah, it was. They thought I was mental. But I would say, like, I think even most of them, if they come out and had a go at it, they probably would go, I can see why you want to do it.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think most people, it depends. If you're somebody that likes countryside, like even, townies, townies, that go and walks in the countryside and go, oh, this is lovely. For a period of the year, that's what it's like, sitting in the tractor. Whatever you're doing, you go, this is brilliant. You know what I mean? It's the best thing in the world. It's out in the countryside, it's what you want. But I think a lot of people would be surprised at how much they like it. Like, I genuinely, if anyone's ever gone...
It's nice to hear, because I often... You're pretty new into the job. I always find that we've lost a bit of our hunger and drive that you get when you're fresh. Do you think?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know about you, but I've never really been fresh. Right, okay, I've been fresh into UK.
I'll agree with you there.
Horrible bastard. But I was born into farming, so it's all I've ever known. So I've never really had that buzz of like... I had the buzz where I was new to like British farming.
Yeah.
But I've never really been new to farming, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
I used to thrive off of it when I was younger. You'd be looking at the tractors driving past the school gate going, that is what I want to do. And then when you're actually that person that's driving past the school gate in the tractor, to be fair, it picks you up actually, because you've got that, you sometimes see a kid, I've said this before in other episodes, you see a kid waving at you, but they're thinking like I used to think 10 years ago, aren't they, a bit, but that, you're fresh, you're going to fly, whereas we're a bit fucked. We're bankrupt and fucked.
Everything's fucked.
It takes a bad turn when you go out on your own, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what I do want to talk about is first. Because I think it's something, and I experience this especially coming into British farming, is there's a lot of stuff that people in farming take for granted because they do it all the time. But when it's your first time, get into a field and someone goes, yeah, go power harrowing or something. It's just, you're just like...
So this is a loaded question from Dylan. Is this the conversation we had in the pub? And it was fucking hilarious, right? But I went power harrowing and auto steer, grand, drop in the ground, sets it yourself all up, 6:9:30, little fucking window popped open, listening to that and rev its nuts off. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for any better. Sun setting over the windmill in the distance, it was like a fucking oil painting. I thought it was the nuts, right? I thought it was the best fucking tractor thing to happen to farming since internal combustion. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I've cracked this, this is the end of it, they're going to be writing books about me. Because I was going up and down, up and down. No, once I've got
You're
down,
a weapon.
Yeah, I'm the nuts, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm no trouble here, mate. As soon as I got on the straight, I worked out the angle of 10, I was like, I'm fucking finished, mate. They can't teach me anything, I'm the man. Until got to the headlands. And realised how quite inconsistent I'd been, because you go around once, go around twice, you go, oh, this is fine, this is grand. Go around a third time, sort of start looking to finish on the next one, and you go, oh my god, there's fucking tire marks 60 metres that way. So, like, my confidence disappeared in a matter of minutes, right? And after like the 10th lap of the fucking headlands, and he said to me, "You want to get on the boss said to me, it's quick."
10 laps round the end.
It might have been. It wasn't 6. Do you know what I mean? It was definitely 8.
Holy shit!
Listen, it was my first.
You might as well have just done the whole field in a circle.
Luckily, it wasn't like a 4-acre field. Christ,
you'd be going round a roundabout for fucking 20 times.
Luckily, it was like a 40-acre field.
Holy shit!
Listen, right? It was the first bit of field work I'd ever done.
Yeah.
Like, it was the first more than driving the tractor I'd ever done. Oh, fucking hell. It was so bad. So I came into the pub and the boys were like, oh, first field finished. How'd you feel? And I started telling him this, but I was a bit like, oh, they're going to think I'm a bellend. Like, that everyone's going to be like, he's a muppet, don't employ him. And Dylan folded in half at the bar. We was curled up on the floor of the pub, right? Because he went on to the exact same thing. He fucking floods of tears.
I've no idea. It's because when you lift the power harrow up, you've got to, it's the same with like ploughing and different stuff. You've got to lift it up at relatively the same point. when you're just like, fuck it.
It's just bang. You're banging her up, aren't you? You're just thinking right before. Yeah, that'd be right. Bang her up. Woo,
I'm thinking I'll make this turn easier. I'll lift it up well before I hit the turn. Piss it. Do you know what I mean? You don't even think. You just don't even fucking think. All you think is I won't crash into the fence, and that's good. That is very good.
Then you get to the end, and then you're like you say, you're on your third way around, and you're thinking, I'm gonna have to do 5 more to get to that.
But it's like, yeah, the work is after that number 4. You're like, there's like 4 bits of the field that you start thinking, so I just fucking turn into her. And I can't do it.
Do a little walk. Do a little walk. Yeah,
this last headland pass is just like a fucking like a road racetrack. Do you know what I mean?
But you're fine. You started with, I'm fucking crying now.
Fuck's sake, poison.
You're fine. You started with GPS and that. When I started, it was aim for the cow.
Yeah, that's it.
The
On the
cows
tree.
moved, the fucking cows walked.
Or the little stick that's sitting on top of a fucking 100-foot hedge. You know? We'll aim for that bitch. Keep her going.
And then you look behind to make sure you're doing a good job. You look back and you're
Fucking hell. I've done it. I've already done it. I know what it's all about.
And you were sober as well. It's even worse.
It was a learning curve, put it that way. Never done it since.
Nah.
But it just goes to show that there's a lot of stuff people take for granted.
Yeah.
Because they do it all the time. Or you're born doing it. But when it's your first time doing something, and for fuck's sake, if you're a youngster, ask. Just fucking ask, mate. Because the amount of places you go to and they're like, yeah, no, I can do that. And you come back and you're like,
You fucked that right up. Well, I was 22 when I started, and I was the boy asking why. You know, everyone's younger, perhaps like, why are you doing that? Why? That was me in the tractor. And Jeff, fucking great big fella he is, bless him. He's sitting there and he's sort of looking across at me. I thought, any minute he's going to strike me through this tractor cab. But you got to ask the question because you look.
Mark Blades just comes straight through the door. Whack!
You look a lot more stupid when you don't ask the question and cock it up. Because I've tried that as well. It just doesn't happen.
Fucking hell. I reckon we should give your man that's missing a ring.
Do we have
oh,
to?
see what he's up to.
I think we best to, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we ought to. But so, enjoying farming.
Honestly, it's great. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
That's what we like.
Here he is.
Oh, it's fucking
He's
FaceTime.
missing. He's missing. We've got the big man in the seat.
Badinga's on.
Hey!
Oh,
How are we all?
We're all good.
Don't look too happy.
How are you doing? Look at him.
I'm not doing too bad.
so nobody actually knows where you are, Leighton.
I am in Canada.
What are you doing?
In Vancouver.
What are you doing in Canada, Leighton?
What's your friend out here?
He's dossing. That's what he's doing. He's dossing.
I'm dossing. I'm just making sure everyone's doing all right over here. I see Dylan and you guys are holding the fort.
Yep, we're
We've
propping the team up.
We've
as
kicked
usual.
you out, mate. Alfie is funnier.
Yeah, we're having a right laugh with Alf.
At least I'm not
Good luck
organic.
to you, Al.
He's on the organic job as well. Fuck me, you're out of the country and you're still getting shit. No,
Yeah, there's no organic farming out here.
you're touring the sights of Canada, are you?
That's it, yeah. Went up the mountains yesterday.
Are you out on your own?
You boys.
I see you stirring the pot there, Dylan.
You are horrific,
He's looking
mate.
for black bears today, aren't you?
That's it, we're bear hunting this morning.
Bear hunting. Have you found anything yet?
No, we're sitting in Walmart car park at the minute.
You ain't gonna find no bears in there.
Just hogs.
Yeah, or
the
some
oldest
sweaty
section.
sows.
Just big old hogs.
Sweaty sows, Alf.
Oh dear.
No, boy.
What's the weather like there?
Warm.
It's fucking warm in this kitchen, we'll tell you that now.
I
It's
bet.
double warm. But, so you'll be back on the next episode, will you?
Yep, I'll be back. Don't worry.
No, he won't. We got Alfie now. Don't need him.
What specifically, as part of my rider, was that Leighton had to not be in the country. As part of it. I've not listened to his bollocks about fucking stroking cows all day.
No, but you're enjoying yourself and you're seeing some stuff, are you?
Yeah, definitely are. Definitely am.
That's the main thing. Any
So-
farming? You seen any farming?
I saw one tractor.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was it.
Well, have you seen the pictures of your man or videos of your man?
Do you think I have him on any socials?
I forget you don't like him.
Listen. I have met Leighton against my will about 4 times. Right?
Against your will.
And he is, he's just one of them blokes that just knows better all the time, aren't you? Look at him. Can you show the camera later?
Which camera are we do on the middle one? There we go.
Look at him. That's the face he gives you when he tries to tell you he knows better. You go out with him.
Dear. That's all right. I still ain't got your number saved, Alfie. So when I get messages from you saying you owe me money, I'm like,
I'll tell you what. I will say another point about Mr. Badinga.
The Badinga.
Oh, mate, you try and ring him, right? I'll show you messages from Leighton, right? You try and ring him. It's just ring you back in 5 minutes. Ring you back in 5 minutes. He never rings you back.
Well, he answered to me once.
I'm a busy boy.
It's always answered to me.
He answered to me once before he saved my number because he thought he was going to sell me something. Fickle. That's what you are.
I'm sorry to disappoint, mate. I still ain't saved it, I don't think.
Good. That means I can get hold of you again, doesn't it?
Oh, dear.
Righto, boy. Well, we'll let you...
I'll let you guys crack on.
That's it. Enjoy bear hunting in Walmart.
Yeah, I'll see you when I get back.
Right on, kid. I'll see you later.
Take care, bye.
Oh, dear.
Thank God you can edit that out.
So that's where the man's been missing.
Living in large in Canada.
Yeah, you got to have a week off every now and then.
Nah.
If that's what they call it.
Part-timer.
Fucking part-timers.
Anyway, what's been going on in the news this week, Lukey?
Well, I think... Are we going to do this on an upbeat note, or are we going to go...
Just do it, see what happens. Flow with it.
So, the vegetable enthusiasts. Because we all know the yellow card rule.
Vegetable enthusiast.
Yeah. The ones that love eating greens. The greens, no reds, just
vegetarians.
Greens. Just greens. Ooh. To be fair, you've actually played that card right well, because we didn't actually put that down as a yellow card.
It's not quite as serious, though, is it?
No, it's an extreme vegetarian. The extremists of the vegetarian world. The ones that walk around with a belt strapped with carrots into their chest.
What is it, vices?
Veggieterrorist.
Vegetarians.
got the life jackets full of carrots. They're all at Glastonbury, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, I see this bit of news you're on about. So basically, there was someone who said, obviously, Glastonbury is a working farm, a dairy farm, and they were saying how there's loads of vegans who've... Fuck!
He's done it! 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 And we set it up so you didn't have to say it. We worked so hard.
You've been trying to rig me with this the whole time.
Must we add, look, he's got green painted nails for you Spotify listeners. Just go on the YouTube, because Friday night he got a bit excited and someone painted his nails, but your man's got to have a shot now.
Perhaps that's him coming out as a... as a vegetarianist. Yes. That is Dylan coming out.
You saved it.
But I want to see how bad the drink is.
You carry on talking about what's going on at Glastonbury, right?
Cock.
No.
They've decided to go to Glastonbury, and they've set aside their morals to go partying on a working farm.
Oh, what you mean they've when they've actually come up to any kind of difficulty about it, they're not so keen. All the London uni students.
Yeah,
They've
basically.
never been out of fucking London. Fantastic.
Yeah. So basically, they're just when it suits them, it's okay not to be a vegetarianist.
There's a word for that. I think it's called general shithousery.
General shithousery. But it's with a lot of things though. It's not just Glastonbury, is it? There's a lot of things that when it suits them, it's fine.
I've got a theory about vegans. Oh fuck!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Fuck's sake! I was so prepared for it. Fuck me dead. Is it every time, or is that it one?
Every time.
Fuck it, it's gonna happen again. Right, so I've got a theory about that most of it. You know how you see those big Larry cockerels in people's yard when they have chickens. Don't they have this one big Larry cockerel and it's all flat. It wanders about that, doesn't it? Barks all the time.
Yeah.
I think they're just showing off to their mates, kind of like that. Like, I think the whole thing, 90% of them, if you actually put them under duress, if you put them in a position where it was starve or eat meat, everyone would eat meat.
I made you a special.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, he loves this, the kid.
What is in it?
Cheers, mate.
Don't cheers me.
Cheers, mate.
This is gonna...
To good health.
I'm throwing up on the mushroom.
Nestrovia.
Chinky. Fucking hell.
Oh, oh.
The fact it curdled before I drank it. Fucking nasty. Do you want to pour another one of them now, or in a way?
We keep going, will we?
Yeah, so I think a lot of them are sort of just doing it because their mate does it.
Yeah, so if push came to shove,
yeah.
they choose not to be a vegetarianist.
Well done. Yeah, Veggieterrorist. We're going to get that on a t-shirt. I don't think a lot of them are that serious about it.
So what have you said about it then? You
just basically that only when it suits them they choose to be that way.
They swarm the farm, don't they?
Hmm?
They swarm old where is it?
Oh.
Is it what's the farm called?
Glastonbury, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know what the farm's called. I don't like dairy.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. Never
No,
been.
mind.
I
But
think
yeah,
it's just a good excuse for them for another week not to have to shower, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just another.
They got to
good
grow the
excuse.
armpit hairs somehow. Alfie, all this organic matter underneath them. Sweaty bellies,
Leighton
are they?
would love them, wouldn't he? Some prime grazing for his sheep in there.
Bit of topping. Bit of topping. Topping the organic matter.
Put the turnips to shame, wouldn't it?
It would do, yeah. They might grow some good turnips for us, you never know.
There's one thing I just can't get around is why is it that they just... I don't mind them, right? As long as they don't preach. Like, you can be what you want to be. It's like people's, like, sexuality or whatever. Just do what you want. Just don't put it in my face. Do you know what I mean? Why do they have to go and question what I do or just because they feel that it's their way or no way?
So I don't... Yeah, like you say, you can have whatever opinions you like. You can do what you like. And not in the privacy of your own home. Like, you can do it. And if somebody asks you about it, you should feel entitled, to some degree, depending on how extreme it is, to voice that opinion. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't have to feel like, I can't say that because someone's going to threaten me or something. But that is their motive. Like, I'm a big... This is going to get me stoned. But I'm a big Hunt supporter. I love it. Do you know what I mean? My brother rides. I'm too fat to ride, but I love it. Right? And... it is disgusting. I don't know if you've been, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've been loads of times.
You will have been. Dylan, I think you've
They
been.
ride round my farm.
And it's not... If you don't agree with it, fine. I mean, I still don't think you should turn up on the day because if you don't like something, if I don't like the songs you play, I won't go to the party you're DJing at. I won't go... So I wouldn't go to the party and stand there going, that's fucking shit, even if it is.
I would.
Yeah, but that's because you're from other places. No, seriously though.
Hold on, we don't go and watch the cricket, do we?
No, because it's shit.
There we go.
It's a waste of a day. But it's not even that. Like, grand, fine, if you want to come up and threaten adults, like men and whatever, if you want to be that bloke, no one cares. No one's frightened of you. You're pathetic. Half of them are on fucking disability, so they have to pretend they're on a crutch. It's fine. But if I went to Canterbury Town on a Friday night, when everyone was out, wearing a balaclava, all black, with 10 of my mates doing the same thing, and threaten people, you'd be in cuffs very quickly, like within minutes.
Before you even walk in there, they'll be on you.
Now imagine you did that at primary school, because the amount of kids on horses that go hunting, it is an inclusive sport. Everyone's welcome. It's real good fun. It's all drag hunting nowadays, so everyone goes and there's no problems. Loads of people that aren't farmers, aren't traditionally from the countryside, all go, and you get kids riding past on horses and they're trying to spook kids' ponies, threatening, shouting, being just arseholes, mate. Do you know what I mean?
It's awful, isn't it?
And they're
really
preaching. But they come to wherever you are and throw their whatever you want
Way around.
their way at you. They want you to do what they say, rather than just staying. If you stay in London, I've never known hunt to go through the middle of London. Have you? I'd like to see it, but I don't think it'll ever happen.
Not if Labour get in.
Fucking hell, don't start that.
Don't wind him up.
But I think
reform.
To put it back to our listeners though, a lot of them will obviously know about the hunt. Some of them might ride out with it, but the way that everybody sees it, the Boxing Day is a massive thing, isn't it? The Boxing Day hunt is where a lot of countryside folk, obviously they're hanging from Christmas Day, and they get huge turnouts to go and support it because it's a bit of an in thing, isn't it? This year, obviously in my Boxing Day hunt, it got a little bit lively with all the so-called twats and whatnot, but to see that, honestly, I've never, like, to bring it back to what you were saying, she must have been a 10-year-old child riding through this high street. There's probably like 4,000 or 5,000 people there, and there's just these absolute arseholes just causing fucking shit for no reason at this 10-year-old girl. You know, and you're just like, why? Why are you doing that? What do they get off with it?
Well, it's bait, isn't it? Because then every self-respecting bloke or woman, any self-respecting person, sees someone in a balaclava, and a lot of them are big blokes. They're not all weedy uni students like the. Not all uni students. Some there's.
The glass is getting
warm.
warm.
Christ, like that is.
Yeah.
He's not frightened because you know they're not. But there you see people and you go, if you were that way inclined, that would be frightening. So then everyone goes, I'm not having that. But then they post a video clip of all of you going, no, you're not doing that, you're not doing that. Say, hunt supporters, aggressive. And that's what they do. They bait you out because they know, unlike them, there's a certain line of morality that you just won't leave it alone.
It is awful, though.
Yeah.
That you've got probably a 32-year-old bloke that's living on his own coming for some 10-year-old child riding a horse through a high street. Well, you know?
There you go.
To sum it up,
like
in the bluntest way. It's outrageous, but they don't help themselves.
I'll tell you one thing I do want to talk about that's been quite prevalent in the news lately is farm deaths or farm-related injuries and deaths.
Yeah,
that's been happening this week. It's just been, I think, too many. And I think we need to look after us. I mean, we've all done something where we've gone, fucking hell, we'll do that quickly. We won't, But
cutting corners, isn't it?
The amount of injuries that are coming out this week, it is absolutely unreal.
Yeah, it's not nice to hear at all.
No,
it's not the liveliest of notes, is it? But we have to speak about it because it's the world we're in. And there's too many deaths going on, and
too many people
injuries,
losing their lives too.
We don't want that for anybody.
It's not negligence either. It's just that mentality of just got to get on.
Yeah. But do you think that comes down to the pressure that people are putting on the backs of the owners are putting on the backs of workers?
It's not just pressure from the owners though. It's just it is a farming mentality.
I don't think you do to an extent, but like my boss, especially knowing nothing and coming into this, he's never once gone, "Hey, you need to do this fast, you need to do that." He's like, "Oh, we need to get on, don't fuck about, but be safe, be sensible."
Right.
And another bloke that we all know, or definitely me and Dylan know, who runs a big operation sort of near to us that drinks in the pub with me and Jeff, he always says, "I want the boys to do it efficiently, not rush it.
Yeah.
Don't need accidents. And that's whether that's accidents to do with kit or people."
Yeah.
I think the problem lies in if you're not into farming, you wouldn't do it for any length of time. We all agree on that. You just because you wouldn't put up with it, but because you're into it and you like it, you want the people that are at stake to do well. So there's, unlike anywhere I've had a few careers before I got into this, and unlike anywhere else, you've got a genuine vested interest in how well your boss does, just because you want him to do well, not because you're going to profit share or you're going to get a pay rise, because you want to see him do well. You want the farms to survive and you want the job to go well for everyone. And I feel like people, when the rain's coming or the weather's changing or you're behind, you're pushing yourself to get on because you want the whole job to do well and everybody else to do well and the whole thing to go well, not because you're under that pressure, because it doesn't exist. Not on good farms anyway.
No,
Hit
definitely.
the nail on the head there, haven't you?
He's put his spot on there. I think that the only thing we can say is obviously there's new people coming into the job and stuff like that. There's loads of farm safety charities out there. You know, Yellow Wellies for one is a really good one. They've got loads of different tips. They've got loads of different tips on how to do stuff on the farm safely and what the right way is and like what the law is, what your boss can ask from you and what the boss can't really expect you to do.
I did a Yellow Wellies course, did you? You must have done one when you come over, did you?
What?
A Yellow Wellies course.
Not speak English.
No comment. No comment.
No, when I was at college, they put us through a farm safety course, and a lot of college graduates will have that. And I don't know about the unis because none of us have been to uni, but yeah, they are brilliant. To be honest, it actually shows you a whole different light that you don't think about. Just like climbing a ladder and simple stuff like PTO shafts. You know, we'd just rack up at it and we'd just get on with it, wouldn't we? But you don't realise how quickly, if your hair, well, especially for the girls, if your hair's down, it gets wrapped up around that PTO shaft. We must add, not the shaft, PTO shaft. I see you looking, you bugger, trying to bait me there, you little fuck. But yeah, it's well worth doing for anybody getting into the industry new, because it can go wrong very quickly. And
yeah, I guess before we move on, just look after yourself, man.
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Jesus.
We don't want to hear this figure racking up anytime soon at all.
No, well, no, it's a dangerous job, to be fair. It's probably I'd ask him, like, in terms of health and safety and supervising and stuff, how is it compared to like when you were on the old tarmacking job?
So the tarmacking job is relatively easy because everything that's going to put you in danger makes a fucking lot of noise, and he's bright yellow. I was a steel worker. I was a fabricator engineer for a bit, and that was sort of more similar because you have to be conscious of what you're doing a lot more. But they fucking throw health and safety. Like, it's down your throat, forced, and they're paying you to sit there and have people come in, and it's not like that in farming. There is a certain amount of, well, you're not an idiot. Yeah. Be sensible. And I think they go back to, again, we all put ourselves under pressure. Most people want to do well, you want to work hard, you want people to go, no, he's a good lad. Yeah. Because you don't want to be that bloke that's just picking up a paycheck and making everyone look stupid. But sometimes, especially when you get into it, you're better off just standing back. Like, for fuck's sake, just switch the tractor off, or the hydraulics, or the PTO, just fucking turn it off. You know what I mean? We've all done it, go out and gone, I ain't fucking doing that, and got back in. But it only take you to be a bit keen, or a bit, God, I say, hungover, to go, oh, fuck, I'll be grand. And then, like, there's a lad, I won't say his name, but I know him, but he's more friends of friends, if you know what I mean. And he's been in the job for a long time. He's always been a farmer. You know, he's a couple of years older than me, but he's always been a farmer from when we was kids. Like, he was in the job when he was at school and his holidays. So he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. And he, I believe, was a de-stoner. Lost 2 fingers. The other last season, I think. Obviously, I won't say who it was or where it was. Yeah. An accident. Mm-hmm. But that shouldn't happen because this de-stoner should never have been running. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that it's not his fault. It's not his, oh, well, he's fucking stupid. But it's probably that thing of, rush.
You just, I'll be quick, or I've done it 4 times before.
I've done it hundreds of times and I know what I'm doing. It only takes one, and they're not the sort of bits of kit they don't play about. They're not. No. You look at what they're made to do. Your fingers, your hands, your arms, whatever you put in the way is not going to be a problem.
And I suppose the last thing we ought to mention really is everyone should have what 3 words on your phone. Yeah. You should have what 3 words on your phone. You better have what 3 words. I will
by the time I get home today, I'll have what 3 words on my phone.
Honestly. What 3 words is an app on your phone that pinpoints you within I think it's a square meter.
Square meter, yeah, that's it.
And it's great for emergency services, especially people in fields, because next to the big tree doesn't quite work.
I'm sitting down in this lane here,
by that pink pig, actually.
Yeah. It doesn't quite work for.
But no, it gets people to you in a time of need, doesn't it?
Definitely.
On a lighter note, I think we best move on. Right, let's step this up a gear. Let's bring it back to a lively podcast, as we say.
The things we're known for, ladies and gentlemen.
What, your banter?
Oh, mate, I'm hilarious. Mate,
Top drawer. As
Jimmy
always.
Jimmy Carr has nothing on me.
You got to have the laugh though for Jimmy Carr.
That wasn't a
That
laugh.
sounds a bit like a gulp boy.
I was about to say that's how Jimmy Carr gets his tour dates. And
That's the Glocker 5000.
Spit on that thing.
Right, what have we got, Alf? I think you got a farming fuck up for us, have you?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
So this was early on into my. This was probably just a year ago. So I'd have been 4 months in, like for this bloke's took me on. So I come roaring back, I think from doing the cows, and he says, "Yeah, just help me hook something on." And I said, "I've got to meet a mate in the pub over the road, the local," and he went, "Yeah, no worries. You just come and help me hook this on Saturday afternoon. Sun's fucking blaring. We've been flat out. Just had a break after doing the haylage. I come flying back in, sit in the tractor, half hooked on. Yeah, grand. Plug all the pipes in, put top link on it. So it's a sprayer, and we don't run like a trailer sprayer. We run like a on the back sprayer. I don't know the right term for it. There you go. I don't do a lot of spraying. So there you go.
Mounted mounted spray.
There you go, mounted sprayer. I said I was new. And fuck it, in my haste, plugged everything in, top looking, it's on, it's grand. Roared to the pub, flew over the road, and sitting there having a pint, halfway through my first pint. Phone dings, but he goes, "Oh, I haven't seen a man for a while." Sitting there, the two birds at the songs, I'm going, "Oh, the fucking answer then a bit." It's vibrating, I thought, I'll only be some fucking idiot. Anyway, get through that pint, nip to the bar, get another round in, because I'm not a round swerver like Dylan.
Oh, what a half!
Oh my god!
That was actually unjustified, but fucking.
I'll back you up, Dylan. That's right. I know
don't,
you're not a round swerver.
don't blow his ego up anymore.
I know he's not a round swerver.
The size of his head already.
I know people that are though.
Oh no! Don't start this controversy. Anyway,
That's right. You keep sitting there.
he. So I go to the bar, flip my phone up. Fuck you.
No, I mean keep the seat warm.
And oh right, yeah. Christ, Badinga's never bought me a beer. So I go to the bar, obviously Apple Pay, fancy modern man, and I go, "Fuck me, why have I got 5 WhatsApps off the boss and a missed call?" I thought, "I'll fucking check this in a minute. It's not good. You know it's not good, don't you? Your gut goes, oh fuck." So paid for the beers, carried them over, had a good mouthful before I wheeled myself to open my phone, and fuck it. So a bit of advice for the young farmers and people that are getting into the job. Those rear arms have a safety hit, clicking, like a system. Fucking put them in. He's gone down the road, gone out, done a bit of spraying, gone along the pig track, which is like fucking Beirut, do you know what I mean? No man's land.
Fuck, you
Bounced
hadn't
right
locked it
off.
in.
Bounced off, didn't lock it in. Fucking bounced off. So this mounted sprayer,
He's
and
become trailed.
all the tanks are on the bottom, and it fucking writ it off. Like it come out of the arms and hit the floor. And he's texting me like, "Are you still about? I need help getting this back on," which is as nice way as you possibly put it. You're a fucking idiot. Get down here. And I'm sitting there going, I'll answer him in a minute. Fuck him. Do you know what I mean? I'm having a pint, bollocks. And I'm sure they'll get some photos out, and it might be the sacking of me once these photos come out. Fuck, it was bad. And that was a 50 grand farming fuck up for a new sprayer.
50?
Finished. And we spent the worst
15
bit was
or 50?
50 for a new
5-0.
sprayer. New sprayer.
What the actual
Do you know
fuck?
the worst bit? We spent a day beforehand modifying this sprayer to go on the new tractor, or like a couple of days beforehand. And we spent about half a day trying to patch these out before we went, "Fuck it, I'm buying a new one."
50 grand! That's the most
50 grand.
expensive fuck up we've had. By far.
So
By far.
rear arms are
Holy
important.
shit, Al.
Important piece, yeah. So back to health and safety. Don't stand behind anything I've hitched on.
Well, click her in. Click her in next time.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my fucking god!
Jesus Christ, man.
I have learnt that lesson. I've hooked a lot of stuff on and never done it again.
So there's photos to come with this.
I've got photos.
Right.
Like I say, it might be the sacking of me.
It'll be on the
but
socials then.
Yeah, if you're on the YouTube and the Instagram and
That's it.
TikTok and
Facebook.
whatever the kids are doing these days, it'll be on
Yeah.
there.
There you go.
But yeah, unfucking real. I tell you what, Luke.
I think we're into the usual segment, are we?
Oh, this brand new bits and bobs that we're doing.
The old Gatey Post secrets.
Gate post secrets. What have you got? I think we're gonna skip one this week because we're missing Badinga. So we'll have You've got one.
Well, I've got a shit one because, again, as I've only worked on one farm so far, most of the gatepost secrets, it's only me and the boss would be grassing them up or myself up. So I'm going to go with a bit of shithousery and go. I'm very good friends with a bloke who's spent an evening with a couple of nights actually, I think it was, with a well-known agri TikTok star. I'm going to leave it there. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid.
Who is it? Who's the TikToker?
Oh, you said I couldn't say it was. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Fucking.
I didn't know you were throwing this in there. I know what's going on as well. Holy fuck! Right.
Who is
Let's
it?
bring her on.
Who is it?
I can't bait your man out like that. Fuck me, man.
Fuck's sake! Someone tell me.
No. Right. The one I've been sent is. So my daughter doesn't actually know that her pet lamb is not in the flock, and it died 5 years ago.
Fucking hell!
How old's the daughter? She's like 5. That's fine. She's like 18. That's a fucking bad thing to do to someone.
Died 5 years ago, and it's not.
You just keep pointing at random sheep.
There's Tommy there. There's fucking Doris. Where's the biscuits? It's over there.
I'll interject with this one. The first agricultural experience I ever had, we had some sock lambs off my dad's mate, and we had 2 and one of them died. And this other one, we called it Chewy. Right? He used to fucking come and knock. We had these big glass French doors. He used to knock on the back door if you didn't feed it by like 6 o'clock in the morning, because it was my fault we got them. We ended up them. And he said to me, "Oh yeah, she's still out." And I was young. And he like for ages he kept going, "Yeah, that's her there." And I'm fucking sure it wasn't now. Looking back now, you've just said that. Harsh realities of farming, but yeah, sorry.
You know, I've got one, and it's always, if you do want to send them in, Farmgate. Gatepost secrets are anonymous. We don't reveal anyone's names.
No, we won't say nothing about anybody.
20 likes and I'll tell you all.
20 likes. This one says, my farm secretary doesn't know why OF keeps coming up on my credit card bills.
No way.
Is this Leighton?
Fucking hell, boys. He's a dirty bastard, isn't he?
You bastard.
What I want to know is how old's the farm secretary? They don't know what OF is.
How old's the bloke? How old's the man? Assuming it's the man. Is it payment?
Sorry, look, the management doesn't know what OF is. Only fans.
Only fans, only farming.
Only farming, yeah.
These days.
Only farming fans.
Only farms, yeah.
Farms.
Go on Dylan's Only Farms, it's thrilling.
Yeah. See him dancing away to the camera all
Life
day,
in the
every
dog
day.
lane.
Yeah, that's it.
Life in the dog lane.
Oh, well. There's some good. To be fair, they're 3 good gatepost secrets.
Very nice, very nice.
Come on, Alf.
Alfie, you got to pick your favourite, obviously. Well, you got to pick out of 2 now. You can't obviously pick yourself.
That's difficult. I can relate with the not telling
OnlyFans
daughter.
ones, yeah.
No.
That's it. Your missus is going to be looking at your bills tonight.
Yeah, sorry, babe. The podcast never actually went out. Never mind. I can relate to that from personal experience, which has scarred me massively. Now I've realised what happened, but I'm going to have to go with the OnlyFans.
Of course
I'd
it is.
fucking love to have been in that. A fly on the wall.
Also, before we move on from Gatepost secrets, I would like to share with you guys that these are the new official Shot Black and Ugly beer koozies.
We're rocking them.
Can fit.
Says so. It's made for a bottle.
We got a little thing on the bottom as
Yeah,
well.
it's made for a bottle, but as Alfie has just shown you, they do fit a can, and it got a zip. And we are now officially saying that we're sending these to the winners of Gatepost Secrets. So if you want
and farming fuck ups as well.
And farming. Yes, that's your man's.
No, if they're bringing them in, because people have got a bit scared of farming fuck ups, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because we've had 2 good ones.
So
the last few weeks have been pretty good.
We will be sending these to you. We're
That's
going to
right.
do 2 colours, black and white, and you get to choose which 2 colours you'd like.
That's it.
And then we move on from that. Have we got an unpopular opinion or not, Mr.
I have got an unpopular. I thought a lot about this. I thought, how can I upset as many people as possible while actually still it's an opinion, not just going, I'm going to upset some people.
Yeah.
You're a brave man.
Fuck them.
Feed 'em rice.
Fuck them and feed them rice. Bollocks. But, so my unpopular opinion, you see a lot of on the TikToks and all that, and your mates that you know that drive tractors and Sam O'Brien in his lorry. Hours spent behind a steering wheel equates to about, I'd say, 30% of the hours spent with livestock. So any of you boys that do your big 100-hour weeks.
Here we go. Come on, keep
100-hour
preaching it.
weeks. Oh, yeah, great. Fucking flat out, mate. So busy, I'll pass myself coming back the other way, all that shit. That is a rest, isn't it? If you livestock boys will agree with me, we spent a month of doing 16-hour days, 7 days a week, planting spuds, and I look forward to it. Get knee deep in some cow shit and tell me how hard work turning your steering or not turning your steering wheel is nowadays. So, yeah. Still grand, still farmers, fair play to us.
So
still
basically
good
what
lads.
you're saying is
Well,
all these tractor boys are dossers.
dossers, mate.
I can't disagree with you.
Dossers.
He's not wrong, to be fair.
It's dull, but it's
nothing like
lazy
a
work.
pitchfork and a bit of straw.
Have you got one you can throw in the works? I'm gonna throw the board out there quick.
Put me on the spot now.
Yeah.
Deck shoes with socks.
What? Don't wear.
Don't wear deck shoes with socks. I don't know. You put me on the spot. I just fucking guessing. I'm trying to find something controversial to say. Have you got one? Come on, fucking plug in. I hadn't thought about it. For fuck's sake, man.
I thought you'd have gone with something like it's easier lambing because I'm short and I'm going down so much.
Yeah, I got small hands that make me money. Great.
Fuck it hell.
Anything else? Come on, boys. Green nail varnish. Yeah, fuck it. Green nail varnish is shit, isn't it?
Just, yeah. Oh, Greenpeace in the corner there.
Greenpeace. Yeah, you fucking
That's
might
your
as well.
new name now.
That's it.
Oh my fucking god.
Socks.
Come on, have you got one?
Actually-
Yeah, I've got one. The only thing I will say is to piggybacking on what Alfie has said. In the summer,
No change there.
tractor drivers don't know how easy you've got it. When the other day it was like 28 degrees. I was trying to.
Is he copying yours?
I think, yeah.
I think
Go on,
he is,
finish.
isn't it?
No, let me finish first, then I'll dictate.
He's going to have to switch it up now because he knows.
ASMR on the fucking podcast.
But you don't know how easy it's got it. You're fucking aircon and just sitting there. I was trying to shear some sheep the other day. It was like 28 degrees. I was like, you know, fuck this. I'm going harvesting. I'm going to get a tractor job.
Right, on another note, we have got this prize giveaway, haven't we? We spoke about it last week.
Yes, very nicely sponsored
had-
by Ennister Ringmer.
Yeah, lots of good entries. There's plenty of them.
Yeah, there's plenty of time, so we're going to pick a winner on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday.
That's
which
right.
Will be
After the podcast comes out, but yeah. Anybody that's listening to it, you can find out who wins the giveaway on the Instagram and the Facebook. All picked honestly and at random. We've had some brilliant entries, and yeah, it's a good prize to win.
Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to the 1,000 follower.
We are, because there's a big giveaway for that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, grand. what? 999 ring me, alright? I'll pay you.
Don't bring 999. No.
That wasn't quite what I was going for. Yeah, don't waste their time, they're going to have to do.
But no, honestly, Mr. Alfie Rekert, aka Rekert Ralph, just for the amount of stuff he's broken in the countryside.
That's it.
He's literally
Your man with a hammer.
But no, thank you very much, Al. Thank you for coming on and telling your story.
Been a
It's been
pleasure.
brilliant listening to how you got into the industry and everything.
There you go. He's got something to say. Shout out to the man, them, the boys in the corner, everyone else.
That's a wind up in the pitch.
Oh, he's gone in with it. Let's play ball.
Hang on.
He's done it. He's done it. No, he's done it. He's done it.
I've been waiting
He's
for
done
that
it.
so long.
Yes.
Please follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube. I can't put something in.
Let's go to the pub.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yes, Al.
I'm going to have to find fuck.
I've been waiting for that. Oh, cheers, boys. It was great.